Here's some breaking news coming in. Syrian rebels besiege Damascus. Assad regime braces for last stand. Syrian rebels enter Homs in Syria. Syrian rebels take control over Swida city. Reports suggest that President Bashar al-Assad has left Damascus. Reports also say that he is in an undisclosed location.
الكرام نعيش في اللحظات الأخيرة لتحرير مدينة حمص بإذن الله تعالى. هذا حدث تاريخي الذي سيفصل بين الحق والباطل، ونوصي إخوان المجاهدين كما أوصيناهم في السابق بأن يعطفوا على الناس، ومن ترك سلاحه فيؤمنوه ومن فر فلا يدركوه، والحمد لله رب العالمين.
We have Ashutosh joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Ashutosh, there are reports that are suggesting that President Bashar al-Assad has left Damascus. Can you confirm or give us any information on whether he's left Syria altogether and where his location might be at this moment?
Well, the Sana news agency says that there is a probability, and there are such rumors about Bashar al-Assad might have left Syria, left of Damascus. In fact, midnight, several planes, several private jets were seen flying to the east of Syria. However, there is no official confirmation yet. And as we see the rebel force literally reaching on the doorstep of Damascus after the city of Homs, so the strategic control is now with the opposition parties. And the way we are seeing the Syrian guards and the Syrian army have literally surrendered before the rebel force. And clearly, this kind of a geopolitical situation that we are seeing in Syria, probably this would be the time when the Assad must have realized, because even remember by India time midnight, there was also reports that President Assad would likely to address the nation. But looking at the clearly situation, what was best for him to first ensure the safety of his family members. Subsequently, the opposition groups also announced that they will take strategical control of Syria. In fact, Hadi Alis, who's the expert on the Kurdish affairs and also the Middle East, is joining us from Toronto. Hadi Alis, welcome to India today. The first question to you, how do you see this development in Syria? And as we've seen, the Hezbollah sending their fighters to fight on behalf of the Assad forces. Subsequently, withdrawal of the Russian naval troops from the bases. Iranian guards are leaving back. Where do you see the future of Syria? And as far as current developments concerned, Hadi?
Thank you very much. Love to see you. Now, as usual, when a regime is overthrown, there is a transition period, maybe for a couple of days, up to a month. There should be some power struggles going on. But what I see, Turkey succeeded in overthrowing Assad with state sponsorship of Islamist terrorists. This guy, Mohammed al-Jolani, is Syrian al-Qaeda, and he's leader of HTS, but they are not rebels. Many of those involved are not Syrians, and they are not even Arabs. There are Central Asian Turkics, Uzbeks, Tajiks, and many other nationalities, Chechens, and even Turkish citizens are there. So to call them rebels is wrong. And they are not opposition because they are not people of the land. But there are opposition. The Syrian Muslim Brotherhood started around 2009, 2010, fighting Assad. And that was Arab Springtime. And they cooperated with Turkey. They set up Istanbul Friends of Syria conferences. Then they become Free Syrian Army. Then they supported weapons intelligence financed by Turkey. And they survived until now. But because of Russia-Ukraine war, Russia was away for 2 years. And Iran, because of Hamas started October 7 fight, they taken away from the supporting Syria. So this was an opportunity for Turkey to work as fast as possible before the Trump administration became, and they deal with the Biden administration, and Biden administration give them the green light to continue with Aleppo operation. Aleppo was the second biggest city in Syria, and it has an international airport, and most of the military lands off and up by Russians and Iranians were used. Now, Turkey will create an Islamic Republic of Syria.
Hadi, to understand, Hadi, Hadi, allow me to interrupt.
Sure.
Hadi, allow me to interrupt. If we given to understand that probably the President Assad could have left Damascus, where are the possibilities you see for him to take refuge or asylum in that case? Because what we see, the Jordan, the Egypt, the Saudi Arabia, the Iranian, they all had a meeting in Doha yesterday to discuss the future of Syria, and whereas the opposition parties in Syria, Damascus, are saying that they will work on the political stability. So in that case, where do you see Assad headed to?
He cannot go to Russia. He cannot go to Iran. Those two are not safe by international community. And also Iran is not safe because Mossad assassinated Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh. He will go to United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia. I really don't think so because they are not very friendly with Syria. And Hafiz Assad being non-Sunni and Alawite, he might be in trouble in Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia is very good with USA. They might hand him over to USA after several months negotiation between USA and Saudi. So I believe he's in the United Arab Emirates. That's the safest place he can go.
Thank you, Hadi Elise. Thank you so much for speaking to India today. And we will coming back to you. And you are keeping a very close eye on the developments unfolding in Syria. And so are we covering this situation. You heard, Chetna, about the situation that is developing in Syria. Assad would probably seek asylum in the Middle East country. And so far, there is also a discussion has begun now to ensure a political stability in the turmoil-hit country, Syria. Back to you.
Right. Thanks, Ashutosh, for bringing us all those details on the story.